welcome to the Darth Recon channel. As always, I'm P, and I'm joined by my partner,
your boy Pree. You already know. Let's get it.
And you know we're here for another video. And today's video, we're a little bit late behind the story, but we had to talk about this one. And this one, Pree, give me some airplane sounds. This story takes place, we're going to Cali. We're going to the left coast, northern Cali, Sacramento to be exact, the home of the Sacramento Kings. But today, we won't be discussing the Sacramento Kings. In fact, today we're going to be discussing Crystal Jackson. Crystal Jackson is a mother of three, been married for 14 years, and with like a lot of marriages, sometimes, it gets a little stale. And this marriage, she was starting to lose that. You've lost that love and feeling. And then before the waters run dry, or she hits the end of the road, like the Boys II Men song says, she jumps on Reddit. And we all know Reddit has all the answers we need in life. And when she was on Reddit, it was suggested that she start an ONLYFANS page.
What?
Now, it took about a year, but after 1 year, it started to take off. And I mean, it really started to take off. And when I say really take off, I'm talking about $150K a month. Not a year, a month. Let that sink in. A month.
Jesus Christ.
No way. Yes way.
That's serious, right?
Yeah, that's serious. That's that dollar bills, y'all. So this isn't gonna stay secret. It's gonna get out. And the way this was released was, if you want to call them Karens or conserved mothers, but the thing is, Crystal's children, her 3 sons, they're enrolled in a Catholic private school. They go to a parochial school. So once the cat was let out the bag in the archdiocese and everybody found out about it, well, game over. Her sons were expelled from the school.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
So Crystal was not too pleased about that. She thought it was a form of cyberbullying, and I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the exact quote, but she said, hey, my children are good. Leave them out of it. You want to take me down, that's fine. And then, just to show you she's kind of with the shits, she gets on here and tells them, hey, these ladies, they're just mad because they can't do this. Their husbands are probably watching this, and she said, matter of fact, one of them is viewing her stuff with a burner phone. So I've just covered most of the story. Now I have to go to my man Pree, because pre-video we talked about this and he had some feelings about, he was feeling a certain way about Crystal Jordan. So Pree, I'm gonna let him give his thoughts, and then I'm gonna give my overall thoughts. So Pree, go ahead, let the people hear what you got to say.
That nigga's tripping.
Disappointments everywhere, y'all. I don't have to point them out. I mean, I'm mad at the people that's paying for this shit.
That's simp energy, man. I told you, it's in the air.
Alright, though. I'm thinking $150K a month. I'm like, damn, I'm looking like, damn, these pictures got to be right. Like, these niggas, boy, she making the dough. I probably would have. Come to find out, this whole Molly up the street, man. I'm like, oh, God damn. Come on, man. Y'all, that's what P told me, like, about the simp energy. I didn't know niggas was out here that damn thirsty. I mean, I just don't get it, man. But shit, as far as the woman goes, like, she just a freak. Like, she just kind of found a niche to pay her to be a little bit freaky, like, but. So the moms is probably some haters, but that is kind of like fucked up. But I don't really got too much to say about the parents. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get back on the kids here in a bit.
Here's my thing. It's like they can afford to send those kids to a private institution, and I think what some people fail to understand. Yes, we live in a more, and I put air quotes, a freer society. There are things people are allowing.
You know what I blame this on the breakdown of? Society.
And you're expected to accept. Well, when it comes to something that's like a private organization, a lot of those rules don't apply because it's private, it's not public. So you pay them to go there, and not to mention this is a private Catholic school now. Catholics school, the whole church has had its issues like any other institution. Not really here to talk about that. We're just talking about this situation, and for them, they don't want that scarlet letter on their university because basically it makes me think of what my parents used to say. From the school's perspective, they're thinking like my parents used to say, where they go, they're not going to say anything about you, they're going to say it about me. And so the school feels that your students go to school here, they're a representation, an extension of their institution, and it probably what she's doing doesn't coincide with their religious beliefs. So the school was kind of like, they kicked rocks, and like I said, they made enough money. That's my thing. Is like, if you can afford to send your kids, 3 kids, to a private school, you're making good money. This isn't living in a van down by the river.
But what does that really have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Like, it would, like, is there, like, my whole thing is there really a problem with her having an OnlyFans? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Like, why can't she have a profession that's, it's not like the kids were supposed to even know about it anyway.
Got to catch them.
Think of the children. Won't somebody please think of the children?
Come on now. You know how it is to anything. It's going to get out. And I'm just saying, like, you can have the OnlyFans, but there's consequences to that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, why is that? Like, okay, like...
Well, I gave the institutional kind of...
that's what I understand. Yeah. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if... They probably don't... Obviously, she's in a devil costume.
Yeah, like a sexy devil, you know?
I mean, shit, like, they too invested into the church, so I think they'll be alright, man. But my whole thing is, like, if... This could have worked. This could have been like actually justified. Like maybe if you said if they would have not came from so much money, or like we don't know. Maybe they were struggling out there in Cali. That shit expensive. So shit, they might have been like behind on some shit. Like we don't know the whole story. So,
but like I would just say like I'm thinking more like for the sons. I mean, we talked about this earlier. I mean,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they weren't never supposed to know anyway.
But they do though. They know and you know how it goes. They gonna get roasted, man. It's just...
Yeah, that's what's so fucked up about today's. Like, your mom could have been a porn star back in the 80s. Nobody would have ever known.
Yeah, and if they did... and if they did, by now... But these kids, like I said, we live in a troll society. They'll just...
Yeah, they gonna eat these kids alive.
I mean, they may make these kids... And I'm not hoping, but, the kid turns to a school shooter or something. Because they just been pushed every day. Like... Could you imagine, like, I scored 20 on you. Yeah, your mom's a thought, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's it's a bad situation, but it's like, it's only bad because it was made public.
Yeah.
Like,
she wouldn't hurt nobody.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like if it would have never got out, like, we wouldn't even be doing this story. Like, she would have been rich as hell. Like, everything would have been all good. Yeah. But because it was made public, that's where the big problem lies.
I think, and then for me, I think it's like, I don't think she ever thought about, okay, what if they do find out, the boy? Because I feel if you're going to do that, you better tell the sons, because it's better they hear it from you than because they could be prepared
But like that's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna pay for your OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you kind of think that it's out of their reach, like. Yeah. But could you imagine like if the kids would have like been scrolling across like the OnlyFans and seen mom on there like,
and then like you said, getting all them friends coming over, are they really your friends? Are they trying to see what mom doing?
I was about to say, is Billy cool? Is he staying the night over his house this weekend? Seen his mom?
MILF. So with that being said, that's our thoughts on the video. We're a little bit behind on the video, but of course, get in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts about the whole OnlyFans and just did the school go too far, or did the parents? I mean, this was just a consequence. I'm more or less, since the school is a private institution, they have the right to do. I just feel they have the right to do what they want as far as
I think both sides is actually right. I mean, they
Yeah.
just got to find another school to go
Yeah.
to, but it's just sad for the parents and the kids that it got out to be this big.
I just think not to go too far anymore, but I just think the parents, the way the mom was acting in interviews I saw, she should have had in the back of her mind, if I get caught, the kids are going to be at, like, she's like really, it should have been like, they caught me and my kids got kicked out of school, but it is what it is. But she's sitting up there going, they should be able to stay, and so
Alright.
So with that being said, I'm P, he's Pree, and so if you could give us a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
That